Hayden, thank you. Adults in the U.S. aren't reading as much anymore. That's what a new study found that shows just 16% read for fun.
The Wichita Public Library is trying to change that with a program to get you reading again. Thomas Lynch explains how the challenge works.
Emily McCafferty loves the resources the Wichita Public Library offers.
I've often picked up large print books for my mom, and I enjoy some of the library experiences like checking out telescopes and doing things like that.
But there's one thing she wishes she did more of.
I used to read a lot. I used to read a lot of light mysteries and so forth, and I've just gotten out of the habit over the years.
Emily isn't alone. The AP reported a study saying only 16% of Americans read for pleasure.
I just scroll too much on my phone because that just seems to be in my pocket and be handy.
Nationally, people are reading less and less, and so the Read ICT Challenge is the Wichita Public Library's fight against those lowering numbers.
This is just a really fun and unique way to get people out of their reading comfort zone.
Read ICT is in its 10th year. It asks participants to read 12 books a year, one from each designated category, designed to have you reading new authors and genres.
If your goal or New Year's resolution is simply to read more, this is a great way to get started.
David Garcia with the Wichita Public Library says that reading can have positive health effects you might not be aware of.
We are happier, we are healthier when we're reading, we have more empathy, we're able to connect more through storytelling.
And in a time of instant gratification, a book can be a great way to retrain your brain to healthier habits.
We are naturally curious beings and want to learn more, and when we're kind of taken away from that natural curiosity when everything is just a fingertip away, I think discovering that yourself feels wholly unique to the human experience.
For Emily, she wants to use Read ICT to continue learning.
As I'm retired, I take a lot of continuing education classes and stuff, so that would sort of go with that. Is often when you take a class, the best class to take is with something you don't know anything about.
In Wichita, Thomas Lynch, 12 News.
In the past year, the Wichita Library said nearly 2 million materials were checked out, with about a 50-50 split between adult and juvenile material. The library says that they have over 170,000 library card holders, nearly 60% of the Wichita population.